Well, here we are at the Polar Circle, or Arctic Circle should I say. So there you go. It's the southernmost latitude where the midnight sun can be seen at the summer solstice. We've pulled into the thing and crossed the Arctic Circle. Well, that's a shame. The little cafe and souvenir shop isn't open. Also not dog friendly, so we wouldn't have sat in there for a coffee anyway. Yeah, bit of a shame. I would have liked to have got a souvenir for crossing the Arctic Circle. Look at the reindeer and a baby reindeer.
So we found this free park up. We're just inside the Arctic Circle now, just north of a town called Jokkmokk in Lapland. I'm doing a bit of ukulele practice. Jane's doing a bit of video editing. And we're parked here against this body of water here, watching some of the crested grebes. Great crested grebes playing around. Bit windy, a little bit cooler out there now, but not too bad. We'll make our way up tomorrow, but we're just going to chill out here for a bit on this free park up. And that's our view. And also, because we're high up now, not in Swedish Lapland, the sunset time tonight is 11:33 p.m. and the sunrise time is 1:38 a.m. So only 2 hours of dusk really. It doesn't really get completely dark, but it's 2 hours of it being darker. You can just see that crested grebe there. Look at that, just come in there. There she is. Up and down, just up and down, just out off fishing. There's two of them, or three of them actually. So he stopped in this place in Lapland. You drive for miles and miles and miles and miles, just through thick forests on straight roads with no trucks or cars on, and suddenly you come across quite a big town with all the services. Jane's in the co-op now. There's the supplies before we head further north. The next town we've got is Vets, so we can go out of Sweden into Finland, into Norway. So we're in the town of Kiruna in Lapland. We just stopped up off at this vet so we can get rewormed in order for us to go into Finland and then on into Norway, because Norway had different rules about worming. And got a big massive sledge there, look at that, on top of the snow sledge makeup. The Lapland's vet.
Morning, we're in Kiruna now. Done the vet for Rio. Parked at next to a little tennis court about 8 kilometres out of Kiruna last night, I think, wasn't it? It was on Park for Night, it was free. Now we've come into Kiruna Centre to just have a little wander around, see what the shops are like. Car park we've found is on Easy Park, and it's cost us, how much did it cost us?
£2 for 2 hours.
So it's not too bad. I found that Easy Park seems to work well over here, so that's the app that I seem to be using most. But yeah, so we're going to have a little wander around the town centre and see what we can see. The vet was pretty good. It cost £55, including providing the worming tablet. They don't understand an animal health certificate. They want us to all have.
They all assume passports still.
Yeah, and they all want us to have passports. She said a passport would be so much easier. Maybe we'll get one day with the UK or sort it out. But there you go. So we're just gonna have a little wander around the shops. Yeah, so there's a couple of indoor ones that shopping centres, should I say, galleries, whatever you like to call them. Obviously, we can't go in with Rio, so we'll have to take it in turns. Well, I managed to find a cafe, espresso house, a bit like Starbucks, that allows dogs in. So I've managed to ensconce Andy with a coffee and the dog. And I'm having a little wander around the indoor shopping centres. It's actually not too cold in the sun. It's just when you go down these streets and it's in shade and then the wind starts blowing through, it gets a bit chilly. But it's certainly a bustling place, obviously the main town up here. There's lots of supermarkets and things on the outskirts. And then this shopping centre and shopping malls here in the centre. A few car parks around. Yeah, it's not too bad.
So we camped last night in the middle of nowhere, down some long dirt track. Literally nobody here, nothing here. Jane's going to put the drone up where the van is and you'll get an idea of the isolation. We're in here. Literally nothing about, just the wildlife. The other thing I've noticed as well here is since basically we've been on the continent, the Netherlands basically, France, we've had 5G everywhere. So we're here now, and I mean in the middle of nowhere, and we've got 5G, perfect 5G. I'm getting attacked by a massive big beast here, so I'm just sort of...
Well, after the vet and a wander around the town yesterday, we headed out towards the Finland border, but because of the restriction of 24 hours before travel, we can't enter Finland we couldn't enter Finland until today. So we found a little park up basically in the middle of nowhere. Found it on Park for Night. So here you can see here, there's just a tiny little track that goes down to a lake, and I think there's a couple of little cabins there, wooden cabins. It's about 1 kilometre along that little track to get here. Another little track there going down towards the lake again. And then we're parked here and is just getting the van ready to go. Obviously people must come down here. There's a couple of places where there's been little fires. We did see a group of lads come down last night to one of the cabins, and this morning there was a chap on a quad bike with his border collie chasing after him. Came down. Other than that, it has been silent. Really good. And this is us ready to go on our journey into Finland.